Hello and welcome back to another installment of Fodder, where I discuss AR and geolocation mobile games. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a hybrid pursuit that's coming back, as well as covering this weekend's tournament. Remember how a few videos ago I mentioned that the Skoonasaurus hybrid pursuit, they just weren't spawning, it wasn't working for whatever reason? Well, we're getting it back. And if you look at the Jurassic World Alive release, it says, due to spawn issues encountered for some players during the Hybrid Pursuit's initial run, the Skoonasaurus Hybrid Pursuit will recommence starting May 24th at 10 a.m. Enjoy the pursuit and happy playing. So that means starting next week. And I'm not sure if that means the entirety of it, if both components of it, because if I remember correctly, the only component that wasn't showing up was the epic. Your guess is as good as mine on that. It sounds like both pieces of Skoonasaurus are going to be hybrid pursuit over like the next 2 weeks, but at the same time, I wouldn't be overly surprised if it was just the epic that was spawning. But that is good to know that they are going to give everybody a chance to make up for it, especially because it got such a nice buff with 2.7. So now we have that good news out of the way, let's take a look at this weekend's stat boost tournament. Remember, it is any rare, any common that you have unlocked, which is kind of an important part of that. You have to have unlocked it in the game in order to be able to use it in the tournament. But any of those, it's a skill tournament. All creatures are set to level 26 and no stat boost can be used. Obviously, first things first, we are going to do a compies check. No compies. I did wake up with a compies right over here at this tower this morning. Plus, this epic tower is also a compies tower. So I've gotten over 400 compy DNA, which is 2 fuses on compy C. And everything is looking good in that regard. If we go into the tournament, you will see that my high score is 804. I'm not there currently, but here's the team that I'm running. Dracorex, Marsupial Lion, Perlith, Andrew, Nasuto, and then Compies Gen 2, Titanoboa, and then Spino. And that is the deal. So let's jump into battle. Remember, this weekend we are doing the new tournament scoring. It is no longer plus 30, minus 30. It's going to be the 20-40 system, and then depending on where you are compared to where your opponent is going to determine how many trophies you either win or lose. And so far, I like no complaints. I haven't paid a whole lot of attention to it, although it is kind of bizarre to not see my score ending on either a 5 or a 0. Here we go with the very first battle of the day. And we have Nasuto, Compies, Andrew, and Perlith. I'm going to rock Compies right off the bat. Still a little bit of a learning curve with these creatures. Although, again, speaking of things that have been fixed, this move right here, this Courageous Alert, I believe has been fixed. It's supposed to be 100% crit rate. As far as I know, and as far as I can tell and remember, it has worked like 100% of the time, every time. You know what I'm saying? So let's check this out. Yep, crit. Looks good as far as all that is concerned. And then we have Perlith. Now, here's where... So, I'm about to lose my phone out of my holder here. We're going to go the Rampage and Run. How did I just drop my phone out of... We're just having all kinds of errors. We're going to do the and run here. Now, I am 25% resistant. So if I don't get to run, then it's not the worst thing in the world. And I didn't run. So that means that we are just going to now be threatened here. So kind of really our only option. I guess I could have gone for the hop and sock, but I get a dodge this way. Doesn't look like the dodge is really going to help out a whole lot. And ooh, it did help out. Look at that. And now we're going to just try to and run again, even though they're healing. Did I goof here? No, he has 10% armor. I'm going to get hit on the counterattack. So Compies is done. No opportunities to bring them back into action. And yes, Andrew's a good closer, but I need to get rid of this Perlith first. So this should get rid of Perlith, and then I'm gonna look to get Andrew back out of the battle. My opponent's just gonna let it time out. Then they swap. Okay. Not really sure what the point of all that was. Now we're gonna jump into Nasuto. Hopefully the stun lands. I have a 66% chance. Might as well be 0, right? So we're gonna get high pounced. I mean, we just kind of have to go decel here. This is not good. My opponent, 2 of my opponent's 3 creatures left are cunning, and I don't have any resilient creatures here. So this is not good news for me. I mean, at this point, I guess I'm just gonna keep this Diplo slowed. What is the crit chance on this thing? 5%. That's good to know. Good to know. Can they break shields? They cannot. So I think it's in my best interest just to go shield here. And they can't swap out. Can they usually reduce damage? Okay. It's good to know. Okay, this is gonna be... we're gonna have to... maybe this will get it done. Maybe on the counterattack. If not, I feel like I can heal and then counterattack. Maybe. Let's see if the counterattack gets it. Not quite, but I think we're okay. Because now we're going to go heal. And trying to think of how I can screw this one up. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out how am I going to screw this one up, but I think I'm okay. That is 3 knockouts. 3 knockouts. That's a winner. We're off to a good start. Now let's see. Okay, so new high score. Barely, but that's all that it takes. And I didn't even notice how many I got for that particular battle. But let's jump right into battle number 2. Second verse, same as the first, and you know, not a bad looking squad here. Again, I'm gonna lead with compies. Hope that I don't go up against a Perlith and a 2 Jengasaurus, which absolutely annihilates Compy. So this is another really, really bad matchup for Compy. People are, I don't know. Leave in the comments below. Are you seeing other people lead with Compy? Because in the handful, the very small sample size of battles that I have to go on here, I can tell you that I'm seeing a lot of people lead with things that counter Compy. And I didn't know that a lot of people were going to even be running Compy at all, much less leading with Compies. And again, no stun. So as of right now for this video, my 66% stun rate is a 0% stun rate. But yeah, like I said, and it's not just in this video where people are running counters to Compy to open. It's the handful of matches that I've been playing beforehand. Okay, so if my swap and stun isn't going to work, I think it's only fair that their swap and stun does not work. Now, maybe my attack stun can work. Oh, that'd be even better. This would be even better because they took priority. So if I can stun, okay, so we're just gonna go with no stuns for anybody here. I'm pretty sure they're swapping out here, but I guess since they didn't get stunned, they're like, well, then I'll just keep my my Enia in here. Ouch. 67, 62. And of course, isn't that the way? Okay. Like, I've had enough of Enia's shenanigans. I need to land a stun. I'm 0 for this video. Thank you. Thank you. And now, you know, I could swap out. And in fact, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to swap back out. Can we get another stun? Hey, look at here. That is 2. All right, all right. And we're just going to go slow in case they swap. I think they're going to do resilient impact, and they are. This is base of 1500. My armor is going to protect me just enough that we're going to get the first knockout of the battle. Okay. Man, that was tough. Velociraptor. Who is this guy? We have ways around Velociraptor though. So he just did his baby attack. 3100. I'm not here for that. So we're going to let's see. Yeah, I think that is the way to go, unless I dodge. Let's go dodge first. I'm just experimenting here. My gut instinct was to go with the first attack. Yeah, that did not. Why did I think that said reduce damage? Chance to dodge. Okay, well, there you have it. This is gonna give me another dodge, and then we'll get the swap in. Not only did I not dodge, I got hit with a 5% freaking crit. Like, really? Man, that's so bad. So bad. Here's the thing. In this particular format, outside of Andrew, you really should not see many crits. I'm trying to think of, like, I'm just trying to think of what else has a big crit chance. So I'm going to get hit with 2,000 damage. Okay. There's that. There's 1,000. No crit. No crit. There's the 2,000. Let's hope he doesn't swap. Let's hope my stun... Like, there's a lot of hope in this. Okay, so my stun worked. Now, here's the question. That's not enough. So here we go. We're going to swap out and try to bleed. Is this Koolasuchus? I can't say I've ever seen one of these in a battle. Do we go for the draw? I think I have an achievement that says you have to draw with your opponent. Actually, this is not even going to be a draw. I think I'm going to win with 600 HP left. Because there's another 1,000. Bummer. Okay, so it looks like we pulled that one off. That was pretty ugly. Not going to lie. Only plus 20. New high score, but that means that I was significantly higher in ranking than my opponent. Hey, what was that achievement? Let's go check that thing out real quick. Oh, use this. Okay, that's one of the new ones. Courageous alert 30 times. I will take the 25 hard cash. Thank you very much. We're 2 wins, no losses. We don't want to do that. And so let's jump into a third and final match. All right, trying to go perfect 3 and I did this last weekend too. This is a pretty solid team. Pretty solid team. What do we think? Perlith, right? Perlith seems to be a pretty good open. I had 2 good options here. as far as Perlith or the marsupial lion. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Smack 1. Smack 2. Okay. Now we basically, I mean, we can survive. No crit. Thank you. What does Boa have for a crit? 20%. So you could see quite a few crits from Boa. That wouldn't be unexpected. Those 5%ers, I mean, if you think about how many battles you're going to have against a creature with a 5% crit, that means 5 times out of 100, it's probably about 2, maybe 3 attacks per creature before they're knocked out. So we'll say 3. I mean, that's like 1 every 6 matches or something silly like that. I'm gonna get blood here. Oh, fierce impact. Interesting move. Not the move I would have gone with. That is for sure. And goodness. All right. I'll be your Huckleberry. Okay. Now here's what I'm gonna do. Andy is a closer. Andy's a premier closer. I'm going to use Andy here to get the knockout. And then on the next turn, I'm going to swap out of Andy. Why do people keep trying to swap out on no escape creatures? Crap. And that is the risk that you run when you bring in Andy to get that revenge kill, trying to set up a swap out, is that they bring in something that cannot be swapped out against. Now he's going to heal. I don't remember what his counterattack damage was. That would have been good to pay attention to instead of talking. I have a feeling it's more than 769. And this is going to be a bummer because now I've lost my closer. 1500. How much do you do? 16.5, but you have 10% armor. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the swap. And I'm gonna go dodge. They've already used their heal. Now they can swap out. But I don't know what they have left. If it's Andy, I'm okay. Marsupial Lion can kind of hold its own against Andy, as long as I'm not too low of health. 495. That was nice. Now do we just go for the Big Daddy Rend? So whatever they swap into is going to just eat it. Oh, somebody has a compies. Okay, so they're going to be a little protected here. And now I'm going to go here. They're going to do their Courageous Alert. Okay. Counterattack 1. And then this should knock out Compies 2. And then how much swap-in damage? I should have checked. I don't know how much swap-in damage my Draco Rex does, but I feel pretty confident with Draco Rex against either the one Compy that's left or the Perlith. They're going to do impact and run. This is going to be close. I think we're good here, though, because they're going to heal. I'm going to hit them. I'm going to get hit with a counterattack, but then I'm going to go for the stun. If the stun lands, I may not even need the stun to land, but if the stun lands, they can swap in Compies. Ooh, they did not. GG. 3-0. Yo, what's up? That's what's up. And a new high score, 850. I don't know how many games over 500 I am, which is wins and losses. I would say, I mean, at least for this video, I started this video above where I started the tournament. I just went 3-0. I'm still not even 100 points above. In fact, I'm 90 points above, which is where I would have been after 3 wins the previous format. So I wish I would have known how many points I got for that first victory. But we got like 24, so we got like 44 instead of 60 out of the last 2. I think climbing really high is going to be a lot more difficult using this system. One final compies check before we wrap up this video. And no compies. So let me know down in the comments below, what team are you using and how are you liking the new scoring format? I hope you found this video entertaining. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's all I have for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And until next time.